The Timberwolves have been one of the worst franchises in league history. They've made the playoffs only once since their franchise player Kevin Garnett had left them. They came into the year with expectations of making the playoffs with a core of Karl-Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell, who was acquired by trading away Wiggins in a 2021 top 3 protected pick, and their first pick in the 2020 draft, who turned out to be Anthony Edwards. But it didn't end up that way. After they lost to Sacramento, they've been eliminated from any playoff contention. And today, I would like to talk about them and what I think the future holds for the Minnesota Timberwolves. So this is my first YouTube video, and I'd really appreciate it if you like, subscribe, and share it to any of your friends who like basketball. So the Timberwolves will be having all their players returning for the next season, except for like Ed Davis. They have barely any cap space and would probably not sign anyone new. Though I do expect them to at least show up Ricky Rubio. Also, they've fired Ryan Saunders and hired Chris Finch, and they've actually been winning more games than they started off with. But I would like to start off by asking the question: do they really want to win? Because the pick is top three protected, and even if they're the worst team in the entire league, they would have only 40% chance of getting a top three pick. And them now moving up to a 14 seed would only lower those odds. Moving on to their core. Karl-Anthony Towns is now 25 years old and will be turning 26 soon. He's averaging 25 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists per game on nearly 50-40-90 efficiency. But the thing I'm most interested in Karl-Anthony Towns is his playmaking. The new coach they've hired, Chris Finch, usually has offenses with great big men around them, like the Denver Nuggets offense around Jokic before he left them. Very important thing that Timberwolves organization should keep in their mind is that around this time, the age in which Karl Anthony Towns is when youngsters usually want to start winning when they're entering their prime. And if they don't, they usually ask out for a trade. I don't know if Cat can be a best player on a championship team, but I can see him being the best player on an above average playoff team. And I'm pretty sure that Minnesota Timberwolves don't want to lose him anytime soon for unless it's a really, really great offer. Moving on to the second best player, D'Lo. D'Angelo Russell was an All-Star in 2019. Though he was an injury replacement for the All-Star team, he was leading a very fun Brooklyn's team and hitting up many clutch shots with his famous ice in the veins celebration. He averaged 21 points and 7 assists that season. He went to Golden State after that season and was traded soon after to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Andrew Wiggins and a first-round pick. He hasn't played much with Cat until recently. Though he's looking good off late, he's still coming off the bench and getting into the system. He's averaging 19 and 7 on the season, but I'm confident he'll get back next year even if he isn't injured as much. And one thing I would like to point out in D'Lo's game is that he doesn't drive very confidently. Like he's scared of contact, I guess, but he takes many floaters and doesn't try to draw many fouls. And I think he should work on this part of his game. Now I want to talk about their first pick, Anthony Edwards. He's been averaging 18 points per game with 4.5 rebounds and 2.3 assists on 40% field goal percentage and 32% for three. He's been taking 16.5 shots per game, which is a lot for a rookie. He's shown great flashes of being an elite three-level scorer. When he's on fire, it's a delight to watch. He has a 40 plus inch vertical and many dunk of the year candidates. Though he does have the tendency to pull a bad shot, it was a flaw he was called out on from Georgia. So I think the Timberwolves must have expected it. These are some faults you can expect from a rookie who shoots in a high volume. But I do believe he has a ceiling of perennial all-star with the flashes he has shown, but he needs the right coaching and the development scheme around him. Some other young players I would like to talk about are Jaden McDaniels and Josh Okogie. Both of them have very high defensive ceilings, which go along with well with D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Edwards, and Karl Anthony Towns, as none of the three are great defenders yet. McDaniels is the perfect four next to Cat, as he can both defend and make shots on offense. He's shooting 38% from three this year, which is already above league average. One last player I'd like to talk about from this young Timberwolves core is Jarek Culver. He was drafted 6th in 2019 for his high ceiling. Though he's only a second year player, he doesn't look like he's going to be that anytime soon. Maybe he will on another organization, but I don't think he's going to be there anytime soon in Minnesota. Overall, I think I'd put a ceiling for this team as an above average playoff team with another great draft pick which might come sometime soon. But the reason I still doubt this might happen is the Timberwolves organization. Until now, they've been, according to me, the worst organization in the league and have wasted talent such as KG and 6 years of Cat until now. But I hope after the recent owner change to Alex Rodriguez, who is usually a great business mind as you can see on Shark Tank, the Timberwolves have a brighter future and can keep their franchise player happy. And that is all I have to talk about the Minnesota Timberwolves. I think there should be a Houston Rockets video soon as they have also been eliminated recently. And I hope you like this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe to all your friends who might like basketball. Thank you.